Welcome to a transformative journey that will change how you see the world and, more importantly, how you see yourself. Today, we'll take a deep dive into the incredible power of positive thinking and how it can revolutionize every aspect of your life. 1. Introduction to mind power. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like an incredibly powerful supercomputer. Every thought you have is like a line of code being typed into this computer, programming your reality. Neuroscientist Dr. Joe Dispenza states, "Thoughts are the language of the brain, and feelings are the language of the body. As thoughts produce chemical emotions, you can literally rewire and recondition your brain, neural piece by neural piece." Let's explore this in more depth. When you have a thought, your brain releases specific neurotransmitters. Positive thoughts stimulate the production of serotonin and dopamine, the so-called happiness hormones. On the other hand, negative thoughts increase the production of cortisol, the stress hormone. But it goes beyond that. Epigenetics, a revolutionary field of biology, shows that our thoughts and emotions can literally turn certain genes on and off. This means that the way we think not only affects our mood, but can also influence our health at a cellular level. Dr. Bruce Lipton, cellular biologist, explains, "Beliefs control biology. It is not our genes that control our lives, but our beliefs and perceptions about life." Think about it. Every thought you have shapes not only your mental state, but also your physical body. It's an immense power, isn't it? 2. Impact of positive thoughts. Now that we understand the mechanism behind the power of thought, let's explore how we can use it to our advantage. Psychologist Martin Seligman, founder of positive psychology, conducted a fascinating study. He asked a group of depressed individuals to do a simple exercise. Every night for a week, they were to write down 3 things that went well that day and why. The results were surprising. After just 1 week, 94% of participants reported a decrease in depression symptoms. But the most impressive thing is that 92% of them continued to feel a significant improvement even 3 months later. This shows us that positive thinking is not just an abstract concept, but a powerful tool with measurable and lasting effects. Let's look at another example. The placebo effect. In medical studies, patients who receive sugar pills, believing they are real medicines, often experience real improvements in their condition. This demonstrates the incredible power of the mind over the body. Dr. Lissa Rankin, in her book Mind Over Medicine, documents amazing cases of healing through the power of the mind. She cites a study in which patients with knee osteoarthritis underwent sham surgery. Incredibly, these patients reported the same level of pain relief as those who had actual surgery. Belief in healing was enough to produce real physical results. 3. Transformation and self-improvement. Understanding the power of positive thinking is the first step. The next is to apply this knowledge to transform our lives. Stanford psychologist Carol Dweck introduced the concept of growth mindset versus fixed mindset. People with a growth mindset believe that their abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. This belief leads to a desire to learn and resilience, which is essential for great achievements. Let's explore some practical strategies for cultivating a positive growth mindset. 1. Cognitive reinterpretation. When facing a challenge, practice reinterpreting the situation from a positive perspective. For example, if you miss a job opportunity, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," try, "This was a valuable learning opportunity for the next interview." 2. Guided visualization. Olympic athletes often use this technique. Spend 10 minutes a day vividly visualizing your goals as if they have already been achieved. Engage all of your senses in this visualization. 3. Success journal. Every night, write down 3 things you accomplished that day, no matter how small. This trains your brain to look for the positive in your life. 4.21 day. No complaints challenge. Try to go 21 days without making a single complaint. Each time you complain, restart the count. This will dramatically increase your awareness of your thought patterns. 5. Reasoned affirmations. Create positive but realistic affirmations. Instead of "I'm rich," if that's not true, try "I'm on the path to financial abundance and I make smart choices with my money every day." 4. Paradigms and beliefs. Our paradigms are like the glasses through which we see the world. We often don't realize that we are wearing these glasses, much less that we can change them. Psychologist George Kelly developed personal construct theory, which suggests that each person develops a unique set of constructs or beliefs through which they interpret the world. These constructs profoundly shape our experiences and behaviors. To truly transform our lives, we need to identify and challenge these fundamental paradigms. Here is a powerful exercise. 1. Identifying area of your life where you feel dissatisfied. 2. List all the beliefs you have about this area. 3. For each belief, ask yourself, is this an absolute fact or an interpretation? 4. If it is an interpretation, imagine a positive alternative interpretation. 5. Create an action plan to live by this new interpretation for 30 days. For example, if you believe that it is difficult to make money, this is not a fact, but an interpretation. An alternative interpretation could be, there are countless opportunities to create value and be rewarded for it. Living up to this new belief may involve actively looking for ways to add value at work or starting a side project. 5. Effects of stress and anxiety. Chronic stress and anxiety are modern epidemics that have devastating effects on our physical and mental health. Psychologist Robert Sapolsky, in his book Why Zebras Don't Get Ulcers, explains how continued stress can lead to a range of health problems, from heart disease to depression. But here's the good news. Just as our thoughts can make us sick, they can also heal us. Psychoneuroimmunology, or rapidly growing field, studies how our thoughts and emotions affect our immune system. David Hamilton, in his book How Your Mind Can Heal Your Body, documents amazing cases of people who have used visualization and positive thinking to help cure physical problems, from warts to cancer. Here are some powerful techniques for managing stress and anxiety. 1. Mindfulness meditation. John Kabat-Zinn, founder of mindfulness-based stress reduction (MBSR), has demonstrated that regularly practicing mindfulness can significantly reduce stress and anxiety levels. 2. For -7-8 breathing, developed by Dr. Andrew Weil, this simple breathing technique can quickly calm the nervous system. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7 and exhale for 8. 3. Expanded gratitude exercise. In addition to listing things you are grateful for, try to imagine what your life would be like without those things. This increases appreciation and reduces stress. 4. Cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT). This therapeutic approach focused on changing negative thought patterns has been shown to be extremely effective in treating anxiety and depression. 5. Regular physical exercise. Exercise releases endorphins, the body's natural painkillers, and has been compared in effectiveness to antidepressant medications in some studies. 6. Conclusion with a call to action. You now have a deep understanding of the transformative power of positive thinking. But knowledge without action is like having a treasure map and never embarking on the journey. Neuroscientist Dr. Richard Davidson discovered that just as we can strengthen our muscles through exercise, we can strengthen areas of the brain associated with well-being and resilience through consistent mental practice. So here's your challenge. 1. Choose one of the techniques we discussed today. 2. Commit to practicing it daily for the next 30 days. 3. Keep a journal to record your observations and changes. Remember the words of psychologist William James, "The greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their mental attitudes." You have the power to reshape your brain, your health and your life. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and that step is the decision you make now to embrace the power of positive thinking. Imagine yourself a year from now, looking back and realizing that it was at that moment that everything changed. The moment when you decide to take control of your thoughts and, consequently, your life. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And it all starts with a thought. What thought will you choose to have today? Thank you for embarking on this journey with us. If this video touched you, share it. Together, we can create a wave of positivity that will transform not only our individual lives, but the world around us. Remember, your thoughts are the seeds of your destiny. Plant them wisely and nurture them with love.